Do you want to unlock your potential and achieve all your goals in 2024? Now, I want to share what I call the 3-step goal setting system. But before I do so, let me tell you the backstory about how I learned it. In 2011, I was involved in a car accident which resulted in me losing my right leg and becoming an amputee. I then spent 2.5 months recovering in hospital, and in total it took me 6 months to make a full recovery. But that is when my journey with personal development actually started. I then started reading about goal setting and I started watching videos online. But I realized that I would set my goals, but I would get to the end of the year frustrated because I hadn't achieved them. I then did more research until I figured out the missing piece to my puzzle, and that's why I want to share the 3-step goal setting system with you. Now, the first thing you have to do is, on paper, you have to write down what do you want to achieve. Then the second thing is, why do you want to achieve it? Because if you have a purpose and a reason for why you want to do something, you'll do whatever it takes to achieve it. And finally is, when do you expect to achieve it? A goal with a deadline is very important because it will help you get focused, and you will have commitment and that persistence, and you'll work very hard because you know what you are working towards and there's a deadline to it. I remember when I was a student in university, our assignments at the start of the year always came with deadlines and the time for when we actually had to submit those assignments. And the reason why we got them done is because there was a deadline. So that deadline pushed us to actually get things done. If there isn't a deadline on something, then you feel like you have forever to achieve it and to get it done, and then it never gets done, right? So that's why it's important for you to have a deadline when it comes to your goals as well. But let me tell you something I came across when I was doing my research about goal setting, and this was a study that was done by Mark McCormack on MBA students at the Harvard Business School, right? Now here's where it gets interesting. 3% of students in that year had written goals and plans, right? 13% had goals but they weren't in writing, while 84% had no goals at all. Then 10 years later, the same members of the same class were interviewed again. 13% who had goals were earning 2 times as much as the 84% who had no goals at all. 3% who had clear written goals were earning 10 times as much as the 97% put together. Now here's the thing, if nothing changes, nothing changes. If you want to accomplish your goals this year, then you have to unlearn the habits that you did last year, and you have to stop doing what doesn't work, start focusing on what works and do more of that. So you have to also get into the habit of working on your goals daily. What this means is that no matter how much effort or time you put into your goals, the most important thing is consistency, right? Where every single day you work on your goals and until you achieve them. Now, at the start, you won't see results, but over time, you start reaping the rewards of your hard work. So if you want to achieve all your goals in 2024, follow the 3-step goal setting system and develop the mindset and attitude that you are prepared to do whatever it takes in order for you to make 2024 the best year of your life. Now, if you want to achieve your goals, I recommend that you download the 7-step goal setting guide by clicking in the link description below. And this is a free guide that will show you step by step how to actually accomplish your goals in 2024. Remember to also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Talk soon.